Hello there, this is Group 6's video on
Motivation at the Workplace and Professional Leadership.
presented by Brian.
Eamon,
Marianne,
Jamie,
and Kiwi.
We're going to start off by talking about motivation. Motivation is the extent to which persistent effort is directed towards a goal.
and high motivation usually leads to high performance.
but not always. It also requires general talent and ability, task understanding, personality, emotional intelligence, and luck.
There are two types of motivation, intrinsic motivation and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation refers to behavior that is driven by internal rewards, such as feelings of achievement. Extrinsic motivation, on the other hand, involves engaging in a behavior in order to earn external rewards, such as pay and benefits.
We can classify the theories of motivation into two groups. The first group is need theories, and it basically answers what are the things that people need to get motivated. And the second group are process theories, which looks at the method of achieving motivation. It focuses on how people become motivated. The three main need theories are Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Alderfer's erg theory, and McClelland's theory of needs. Abraham Maslow proposed that each set of needs had to be satisfied from bottom upwards, and people could not achieve higher needs without first achieving lower ones. So if Michael here was having trouble eating a good meal, he wouldn't be worried about his self-esteem, according to this theory.
Clayton Alder developed another need-based theory called the ERG theory. The ERG theory reclassifies Maslow's 5-category need system into 3 categories: existence, relatedness, and growth needs. According to the ERG theory, the more lower-level needs are gratified, the more higher-level need satisfaction is desired. As for McClelland's theory of needs, there is no hierarchical relationship among needs. Instead, McClelland paid more attention to specific behavioral consequences of needs.
It's important to know that employees all have and value different needs. One person might be motivated by a higher salary, while another person might want more vacation time. Therefore, it's important to survey the needs that employees really want to motivate them most effectively.
The 3 process theories are expectancy theory, goal-setting theory, and equity theory.
First, we are gonna talk about expectancy theory. Basically, motivation is determined by the outcomes that people expect to occur as a result of their actions on the job. So, its implications are: first, it's gonna boost expectancies by ensuring that their employees achieve the interest of the organization. Second, clarifying reward contingencies to meet employee values. And third, appreciate diverse needs means that designing individualized motivational packages for employees will benefit managers.
Goal-setting theory, using goals as a motivation tool. Goals are motivational when they're specific and challenging, and when workers are committed to them and receive feedback about progress toward goal attainment. To increase goal commitment of employees, let them participate in goal setting, set financial incentives if required, and be a supportive supervisor. It is important to set specific goals for beginners and high-performance goals for people who are experienced.
Imagine this. Karen and Jim are both senior managers at a firm. They both have similar experiences, but Karen has 5 years of work experience and an MBA degree, while Jim only has 3 years of experience. And yet both of them earn $80,000. This makes Karen very upset, so she tries to fix this state of inequity. She might believe that she hasn't been working as hard as Jim, or she might ask her boss for a raise. She might cut back on her work efforts to match her lower earnings, and as a last resort, she might just quit. Equity theory states that motivation comes from comparing one's inputs and outputs with others in a similar position. Bosses should implement a fair pay system where no one is underpaid or overpaid to better motivate employees.
Some jobs are more intrinsically motivating than other jobs because of their job design. According to the job characteristics model, there are 5 core job characteristics that can strongly affect workers' motivation. Here is an example. Compared to gender, a professor has higher scores on skill variety, task significance, autonomy, and job feedback. Therefore, professor is much more intrinsically motivated by the job itself.
Created using Powtoon.